this is top tip number 4 of relationships. So just to recap, relationships are two people, these two circles here. You co-create the relationship in the center. You co-create that. Whatever you bring to that is part of that relationship. So if you bring trust and honesty and self-awareness and masses of emotional intelligence, and that's what you bring to that relationship there. On the other side, if you bring baggage and you bring negativity, you bring that to the relationship as well, and your own hang-ups. And let's face it, we all have hang-ups, okay? So for me, that's just about recognizing what your hang-ups are and doing something about it if you can, okay? So number 4 is don't take things for granted. So just a double whammy this one. Don't take things for granted and do something nice. So the first one, don't take things for granted. Don't take your partner for granted, okay? It's another absolute classic mistake. So, you know when you fall in love with somebody, you meet somebody, you go on a date and you give them the best side of you and everything's really wonderful and you're really pulling out all the best moves. Why does that not happen 2 or 3 years, 5 years, 10 years into the relationship? Because we become content. There's 2 sides to being content. One is great. It's really nice to find that depth in a relationship where you feel you don't have to try quite as hard, okay? I'm not saying for a second that we should spend a 10-year relationship acting like we've just met this person, because that's almost impossible. But don't take that for granted. If you know somebody passes you a cup of tea, say thank you. If somebody cooks your tea, say thank you. If somebody does something for you, say thank you. Just look at them and say thank you for that. Because just because you've been passed a cup of tea 100 times doesn't mean to say that you have to stop saying thank you for it. So be aware. I spoke in an earlier video about us living in a very, very busy world. It's such a busy world now. And one of the downsides to that, it's an amazing world that we live in. Digitally advanced, it's just incredible. One of the downsides to it is that we are so busy that we get wrapped up and we forget. Okay? I was talking to somebody the other day about hugs and how when sometimes you go in for a hug with somebody, you don't get anything back. And what happened in the scenario that we were talking about, the person that mentioned it took that as a sign of, oh, they don't want me to hug them, it must be something that I've done wrong. And I stopped them and said, did you highlight to them what you were doing? Because it sounds like you're on different pages. It sounds like the person you were hugging was so buried deep in work that they didn't even realise what was happening. So what I would do in that scenario is, if I was giving my partner a hug and I wasn't getting anything back, I would gently whisper in their ear, I'm here and I'm giving you a hug. So I'd highlight it. And then all of a sudden you kind of get this deep breath and they kind of go, oh, okay, I've got it. Highlight it, talk about it. That goes back to that communication and trust and being honest. The other part of today's is do something nice. So don't take it for granted and do something nice for them. Just little things. Send them a text, tell them you love them. Send them a text, tell them how nice they looked when they left the house this morning. Do something nice in the house. Do a bit of ironing, do the cooking, take them out for tea. Doesn't need to be major stuff. A little bunch of flowers, a little, you know, if you go to a supermarket, you can pick up like a really nice bunch of flowers for like three or £4. Doesn't need to be life-changing. These are little gestures. A little I love you under the pillow if you're staying away for a night. A little I love you note in their bag so as they discover it at some point during the day. Little things keep a relationship alive and keep it fresh and keep both people wanting to be there. Okay? Be aware, be conscious, considerate, don't take it for granted. I'll say again, if you were driving a really expensive Lamborghini, you would not take it for granted. You would look after that car. If you love your partner, take care of them, because you never know how long they're going to be here for. Okay? Just one more to go. This is a 5-part series. One more to go. Be happy, be nice to each other. I'll see you in a few days. Take care.